God, I'm so stressed. It's a brand new year and our business is busier than ever.
Ooma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending the Ooma cloud phone system with auto attendant and more than 35 features.
Ooma?
Yep. Switching to Ooma is a cinch. Starts at $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Now you're feeling it. Visit Ooma.com. That's OOMA.com to learn more. Ooma. Smart communications for the smarter business.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Currently outside our studios, our skies are cloudy. We have winds out of the south-southwest at about 10 miles per hour, and they do gust up near 22 to 23 miles per hour. Now, your weather forecast indicates that we will continue to be cloudy to partly sunny today with a high temperature reaching near 69 degrees. Southerly winds will be around 10 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. We do have a slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. tonight. That chance of precipitation is 20%. Will be mostly cloudy with a low around 41, and southerly winds will be 11 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northerly after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 22 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we expect mostly cloudy skies with a high temperature. A little cooler tomorrow with a high temperature near 51 degrees. Winds will be out of the north, 7 to 11 miles per hour, and our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 35 degrees. Tomorrow night, skies should be mostly cloudy with low temperature around 32. Northeasterly winds going to continue anywhere from 7 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, we'll have a 40% chance of showers during the afternoon with partly sunny skies early in the day and a high temperature near 48 degrees. Northeasterly winds will be 9 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, we have a chance of rain showers between 9 p.m., or actually before 9 p.m., then rain and snow showers likely between 9 and 3. Then snow showers likely after 3 a.m., which is actually Monday morning. Chance of precipitation is 60% with mostly cloudy skies and low around 30 degrees. Then Monday we have a 50% chance of snow showers up until around noon with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 42 degrees. Monday night skies will be mostly clear with low around 24. Then Tuesday will be sunny with a high temperature near 50 degrees. Tuesday night will be mostly clear with low temperature around 28 degrees. Then Wednesday we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 54. Partly cloudy skies are forecasted for Wednesday night with a low temperature around 31, and Thursday should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 51 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Communication is the essence of human interaction and learning, a process of exchanging ideas, thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Ag communications is, at its heart, storytelling. It is telling a story about or relevant to agriculture. The career opportunities in ag communications and ag marketing are many, and we need people to fill those roles. I hear many young people say they want to tell agriculture story. That's an inspiring task. We need more people doing just that. However, it's important to differentiate between being an ag influencer and being an ag journalist. Both are ag communicators. Some careers in agricultural communications will have you communicating with other ag stakeholders, people who also work in the field. Other career opportunities will have you communicating with those not employed in agriculture and quite often with little knowledge or understanding of what happens on a farm or in agribusiness. The demand is great for those skilled in public relations, marketing, journalism, sales, photography, event planning, advocacy, public speaking, and more. You do not have to have an ag background to be an ag communicator, but it helps a lot. The work ethic instilled in youth in agriculture is something that, as an employer, I do not find consistently in other young people. The agriculture industry needs you. Everyone has the potential to be an ag communicator. You just need to find your voice. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
My baby brother, a father.
Come on, it's time for his nap. Whoa, he can't sleep on his stomach. Babies should always sleep on their backs in a safety-approved crib, and the sleep area should be clear of blankets, toys, and other loose or soft items. It reduces the risk of SIDS.
SIDS?
You know, sudden infant death syndrome.
Guess I need to start studying up on safe sleep for little man here. Being his favorite uncle comes with big responsibilities.
For more information, visit safetosleep.nichd.nih.gov. Sponsored by the Eunice Kennedy Shriver National Institute of Child Health and Human Development.
SAMHSA.gov. The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Another slow start for direct cash cattle. Trading cash hogs are higher at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity remains at a standstill. There were a handful of deals reported in Iowa at $176 to $179 live on Thursday. The rest of cattle country, though, remains in a standoff. Asking prices are around $183 plus live in the south and $290 plus dressed in the north. The lone bid to have surfaced is in Nebraska at $285 dressed. It may be the end of the day before any significant trade volume takes place, but someone's going to have to make the first move. Boxed beef is lower at midday on light demand for solid offerings. Choice down 87 cents at $294.14. Select is $1.34 lower at $282.78. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction in South Dakota, feeder steers 600 to 750 pounds or $3 to $7 higher. Steers 750 to 1,000 pounds or $3 to $7 lower. Feeder heifer 600 to 1,000 pounds were unevenly steady. The USDA says demand was good. Medium and large one feeder steers 704 to 746 pounds brought 251 to 274.25. Feeder steers 851 to 895 pounds brought 225 to 240.50. Medium and large one feeder heifer 656 to 696 pounds brought 231 to 249.50. Cash hogs are higher at midday with fairly light negotiated purchases. The market has struggled to find consistent support and instead is following the path of least resistance. Export sales are solid this week with China upping its purchases. That's good news for global demand, but there are still a few factors limiting any upside potential. Higher hog weights, ample supplies of market-ready hogs, and sluggish domestic demand. Expect a lackluster day of business to finish out the week. Bears and Gilt at the National Daily Direct are up 72 cents with a weighted average of 65.32. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported due to confidentiality. At Illinois, slaughter-sow prices were $4 higher with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $37 to $49. Bears and Gilts were $3 higher with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $37 to $47. And pork values are modestly higher at midday, up 12 cents at $86.48. Butts, bellies, and ribs were all higher. Picnics were modestly higher. Hams and loins were lower. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Agri-America features the largest collection of agricultural podcasts, including popular titles such as...
Hi, this is Rob Sharkey, a fifth-generation farmer from Illinois. If you want to hear stories about agriculture, make sure you tune in to Shark Farmer Podcast today on Agri-America.
Hi, I'm Darren Hefty. Head over to Agri-America's podcast directory for the latest episode of the Ag PhD radio show.
Visit Agri-America's podcast directory at agriamerica.com/podcasts. agriamerica.com/podcasts.
Brownfield farm broadcasters are on the ground at state, national, and sometimes international events throughout the year, providing timely and relevant news to its audience. They utilize several social media platforms and digital channels to engage with viewers and listeners and stay up to date with agricultural news. Brownfield, a brand farmers and ranchers know and trust. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Kenneth K. W. Nichols, age 94 of Salem, passed away Sunday, February 4th. Funeral services for K. W. Nichols will be Saturday morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will be held this evening from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. at the Wilson Chapel. Burial will be in the Jadwin Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Jadwin Cemetery. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Kenneth K. W. Nichols of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Carolyn Joanne Conaway, age 67 of Licking, passed away February 1st. Funeral services for Carolyn Conaway will be Saturday morning at 11 o'clock at the Fox Funeral Home in Licking. Visitation for family and friends will be Saturday morning from 10 until service time at 11 at the Fox Funeral Home. Entry will be at the Boone Creek Cemetery, and all arrangements for Carolyn Joanne Conaway of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Hazel Joan Williamson, age 91 of Viburnum, passed away Saturday, February 3rd. Memorial services will be held at a later date. And all arrangements for Hazel Joan Williamson of Viburnum are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum. James Garfield Pike, age 75 of Salem, passed away Saturday, February 3rd. No services are planned at this time. And all arrangements for James Garfield Pike of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Denton County Commissioners met for their regular meeting Thursday morning at the Denton County Courthouse. Denton County Treasurer Danita Williams gave the sales tax figures the county received from the state this month. In the General Revenue Fund and the Law Enforcement Sales Tax Fund, the county received $84,554.26, which is down around $6,677 from the February 2023 receipts of $91,226.82. Year-to-date, those funds are down $11,514.45. For the Road and Bridge Fund, the county received $39,154.40, and that is down $2,446.32 from the 2023 February figure of $41,600.72. Year-to-date, that fund is down $5,055. The jail operating and trust funds each received $78,730.38 this February, and that was down $4,471.17 from the February 2023 receipts of $83,201.55. Year-to-date, those funds are each down $9,226.93. The amount received in January and February in 2023 was before the agreement was reached between the Commissioners and the Missouri Department of Revenue on how Denton County was to pay back the money received from the Department of Revenue that was sent down by mistake. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray stated Denton County Road 5510 had been fixed. He also said rock would be added and grading done on County Roads 6350 and 6370, while only grading would be done on County Road 6320. Mowbray also reported a loader would be moving the chips at the County Road and Bridge Department. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said rock would be added and grading would be done on Denton County Roads 2160, 5300, and 5305, while rock only would be added to County Roads 2150. Polk said grading would be done on Denton County Roads 2165 and 2170, while brush would be cut on County Road 4060. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he attended the TAC and MRPC meeting Thursday evening in St. James, and that the courthouse would be closed on Monday, February 12th for Lincoln's birthday, and on Monday, February 19th for President's Day. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said she balanced with the collector and assessor on all collections, add-ons, and abatements for the month of January. At the last meeting, the Commission agreed to put out a construction bid request to build a new salt shed with dimensions of 45 feet by 30 feet with 16-foot high walls. The Commission also put out a notice to submit bids to provide the County Road and Bridge Department with 80 15-inch by 20-foot polypropylene culverts and 30 18-inch by 20-foot polypropylene culverts, as well as 30 heat-treated grader blades for the Cat graders and 60 grader blades for the John Deere graders, delivered to the Road and Bridge Department. The specs for all the bid notices are available at the Denton County Clerk's office in the courthouse. Bids for the salt shed construction will be due by 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday, March 11th. Bids for the culverts will be due by 10:30 that same morning. And finally, bids for the grader blades will be due by 11 o'clock Monday morning, March 11th, in the Commissioner's office. For questions on the grader blade or culvert specs, call 573-729-4144. For questions on the salt shed construction, call Commissioner Wes Mowbray at 573-729-7770 or 573-247-2788. The bids will be opened in the offices of the Denton County Commission on Monday, March 11th at the time due as established by the Commission. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Thursday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse. The meeting will be open to the public. The City of Salem will be temporarily closing Rolla Road from 8:30 to 4 o'clock Wednesday, February 14th, between North MacArthur Avenue and Main Street and Highway 19 in order to replace a stormwater culvert under the roadway. Local traffic will have access off of Roller Road to Henderson, Jackson, and Washington Streets, but will not be able to go through to MacArthur and J Highway during these hours. Large trucks normally using this section of Roller Road should detour to 3272 if coming south on Highway 72, or if they're coming south on Highway 19. Signs and barriers will be in place. If you made a reservation to camp at Montauk State Park March 4th, or between March 4th and April 30th, some changes may have been made to your camping reservations. Montauk State Park is currently undergoing construction projects designed to improve guest experiences at one of the most popular state park campgrounds in Missouri. One project, the Campground Loop 4 electrical upgrade, is ongoing, and due to longer than expected delays in receiving electrical components, the project may not be completed until late spring or early summer. The contractor is working to complete the project as quickly as possible. In order to allow the contractor to continue working, Campground Loop 4 will be closed to visitors starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, March 4th through Tuesday, April 30th. With this closure, adjustments to existing reservations between those dates were required. Camping reservations from February 25th to March 3rd will not be modified, but guests will not have electricity at the sites in Loop 4 during their stay. Guests with those reservations will receive a partial refund for the service reduction. Missouri State Parks team members did their best to accommodate all existing reservations, and customers with impacted reservations will soon receive updated reservation information. If you wish to cancel your reservation, please contact the Missouri State Park Reservation Call Center at 877-422-6766. Missouri State Parks is working to maintain access to park resources while the construction project continues. The park wants to thank visitors for understanding this situation, and they look forward to making the new facilities available soon. Montauk State Park is located at 345 State Road 6670 in Dent County. Each February, the state of Missouri observes Earthquake Awareness Month to emphasize the chance of a major earthquake occurring in the New Madrid Seismic Zone, the NMSZ, and the importance of being prepared. Located in southwest Missouri, the NMSZ generated some of the most powerful earthquakes to ever jolt the nation. A series of major quakes occurred in 1811 through 1812, destroying buildings, ringing church bells hundreds of miles away, and briefly causing the Mississippi River to run backward. The area is still active today with an average of more than 200 earthquakes each year, though most are too small to be felt. No one can predict exactly when an earthquake will occur, but scientists agree that large earthquakes in this zone still pose a risk. Experts estimate there is a 25 to 40% chance of a large earthquake occurring in the next 50 years. State Emergency Management Agency Director Jim Remillard said Missouri faces a variety of severe weather threats and hazards each year, but a large earthquake could potentially be the worst natural disaster the state has ever experienced. There is no warning for earthquakes, which is why it's so important to learn about the risk and how to protect yourself before one occurs. When shaking starts, the best way to stay safe and protect yourself from falling debris is the drop, cover, and hold on technique. Drop to your knees, cover your head, get under a desk or table if possible, and hold on until the shaking stops. Experts say that in development countries with modern structures, falling debris is the most common source of injury. Several resources for families, schools, and businesses are available at SEMA's Earthquake Preparedness website. Included are fact sheets, interactive maps, and informational videos that explain what to do in the event of an earthquake. Well, that has been a look at local news that was brought to you by SBU Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Whenever I have friends over, I like to get McDonald's 40-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $11.99. That's when I grab some Chicken McNuggets made with all white meat chicken and show everybody who's boss of the dipping sauce. If I want to be sweet, I go with sweet and sour sauce. If I'm feeling spicy, I go with spicy buffalo sauce. And if I want to play it cool, I go with creamy ranch sauce. With McDonald's 40-piece Chicken McNuggets for just $11.99, we all know who's boss of the dipping sauce. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Southtown Furniture.
Let me tell you about Southtown Furniture's major sales event. It's their biggest inventory ever at Southtown Furniture, where they have in-stock furniture and mattresses from one end of the building to the other and from wall to wall. You're not going to believe this, but Southtown Furniture is offering 10 to 60% discounts on their already low everyday prices. Southtown Furniture accepts Visa and MasterCard, and you can also ask them about layaway plans. Don't miss this big sales event going on right now at Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem.
The best selection, you'll agree, with satisfaction guaranteed. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper-to-bumper checks, as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
M. Just inside of half court. Bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Abby Kreitner scored 22 points to lead the Steelville Lady Cardinals to a come-from-behind 43-39 win over Salem Thursday night. Faith Kaminsky had 20 points and 12 rebounds for Salem, who falls to 4-19 with the loss. Salem led 34-28 after 3 quarters, but the Steelville press allowed them to go on a 12-0 run en route to outscoring Salem 15-5 in the 4th quarter. The Lady Tigers will be at Mountain Grove Monday night in SCA conference play, starting with the JV contest, followed by the varsity match. The Salem Varsity Boys Basketball Tigers will be at Mountain View Liberty to face the Eagles in an SCA conference match. Salem enters the game with a 2-2 conference record and 11-11 overall. Mountain View is 14-7 on the year and 4-0 in the SCA conference. The game will be heard on KSMO Radio and will be audio streamed on KSMO Media. The Salem JV Boys Basketball Tigers will play at Mountain View Liberty tonight at 6 o'clock and then play tomorrow morning at 11:30 against Owensville in the Bourbon JV Tournament. The winner of that game will play in the Bourbon Tournament Championship game at 3:15 Saturday afternoon. The loser will play in the third-place game at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Salem goes into the game tonight at Mountain View with a 15-3 record. The Missouri Tigers will be at home to play Mississippi State this Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Missouri's 8-15 on the year and 0-10 in the SEC Conference, and you can hear the game on KSMO Radio. The St. Louis Blues will be at Buffalo Saturday at 12:30 and Sunday at Montreal, also starting at 12:30 as they resume action after the All-Star break. Both games can be heard on your Ozark Sports Leader, KSMO. Well, that's been a Look at Sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Some numbers and figures ahead of Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. More than $20 billion in bets will be placed. A record 68 million Americans are expected to bet on the Super Bowl. The average price is nearing $9,000 according to StubHub. 10% of the tickets have come from Missouri and Kansas. Many fans travel to Vegas just to take part in the pregame festivities and save some money.
We decided to pay our mortgage for 12 months instead of 2 tickets for $30,000.
A win on Sunday would give the Chiefs their third title in 5 years. Only the Steelers, Cowboys, and Patriots have been able to win the same number of titles in that time frame. So a victory can really push the Chiefs into dynasty status. And with those wins and appearances comes the perception that the Chiefs are the bad guys. And Patrick Mahomes relishes the moment.
Yeah, I think just the opportunity to have a back-to-back championship. I mean, I got close a couple years ago and fell short in pretty disappointing fashion. And so just being able to be back on this stage and have that opportunity, not a lot of teams have had that opportunity before, and obviously not a lot of teams have done it.
Basketball, the Mizzou women lost at number 1 South Carolina 83-45, dropping the Tigers to 2-8 in SEC play. The Mizzou men are trying to get their first win, 0-10 in the conference. They'll host Mississippi State tomorrow night at 7:30. The Southeastern Conference announced it will distribute $741 million to the SEC's 14 schools. Mizzou softball will open the season today in Florida, taking on number 13 Utah this afternoon before facing NC State this evening. Mizzou will play Liberty and South Alabama on Saturday, wrapping up the leadoff classic Sunday against number 5 Clemson. The St. Louis Blues are enjoying their 10th day off. They finally get back on the ice after the All-Star break tomorrow in Buffalo. A top defenseman will be missing. The team put Justin Falk on IR with a lower body injury. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
RSV is a common respiratory virus that usually causes mild cold-like symptoms in the fall and winter. While most people recover in a week or two, RSV can cause serious infection in infants and adults over 60. The Missouri Immunization Coalition reminds you that RSV immunizations are here. This is the protection we've been waiting for. Talk to your healthcare provider about immunizations to protect against RSV. Visit moimmunize.org to learn more.
The warmth of your furnace, the coziness of your gas log, warm cookies from the oven, and a hot shower after a long day. This winter, take time to appreciate the gas that powers your home. Something to keep in mind for safety purposes. Gas is flammable and can become dangerous if there's a leak.
Ew! I think Grandma's deviled eggs have gone bad.
If you smell rotten eggs, exit your home and call your gas company. Don't turn on any lights and don't use your phone inside. For more tips, visit mosafegas.com. That's mosafegas.com. A message from the Missouri Association of Natural Gas Operators.
Office. At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Are you working way too hard for way too little? There's never been a better time to consider a career in IT. You could enjoy a recession-resistant career in a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Soon enough, the boys of summer will be back on the fields in Jupiter, Florida for Spring Training 2024. It will be another season of the home runs, the hits, and the unforgettable moments. We will have you covered, and we'll be with you from the first pitch until the final out, right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Cardinal Baseball on your Ozark Sports Leader, KSMO.
It's back! The Salem Memorial Hospital Foundation invites everyone to the Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser Saturday, February 24th at 7 at the Salem R80 High School Gym. Table seating is available for $20 per person in advance or reserve a table. Bleacher seats will be available at the door for $10. Purchase your tickets in advance by calling 729-6626, extension 4005. The Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser Saturday, February 24th at the high school gym with the doors opening at 6:30. We'll see you there.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Hey, all you high school juniors, with a few well-placed words, there's an adventure at hand awaiting for you. It's the Inter-County Youth Contest, and you could win an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. or Jefferson City. And all you have to do is write a 250 to 500-word essay on who is one of your role models and why are they important to you. For more information about the Youth Tour Contest, contact your school or Inter-County Electric Member Services at 866-621-3679.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at Advanced Chiropractic, Jet Tires and Auto, Salem Bowling Center, and Terrell's Complete Auto Care, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Town Screen in Salem.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Missouri Net News, I'm Cameron Connor. The state Senate debated a bill that would stop state funds from going to Planned Parenthood or other abortion providers in Missouri. The proposal to deny reimbursements from MoHealthNet comes while money stopped going to Planned Parenthood about 2 years ago. Arnold Republican Mary Elizabeth Coleman is the bill's sponsor.
The Supreme Court has disallowed that once. There's a ruling that is currently under advisement that we haven't had a decision that has been made yet. And so this is an attempt to once and for all make it clear in statute that this body and the state does not want any funds to be used or provided to a provider who is affiliated with Planned Parenthood.
Abortion is banned in Missouri, except in cases of medical emergencies. Coleman's bill received harsh criticism from Democrats, including Tracy McCreary, who wanted exceptions to be made for cases of rape or incest. The Senate has not yet voted on the bill. And Missouri's average gas price for regular is $2.79 a gallon. That's about 1 cent down from a week ago. This is Missouri Net.